Good morning, everyone. Wall Street beats sick dough in crypto. Want to learn how to make sick dough in crypto? It is the 24th, the day after Thanksgiving. Hope everyone had a wonderful holiday that celebrates, and we come live every day possible, where you hit the like and subscribe, talking about going on a ride and going to the moon, and hopefully going soon. There's lots to talk about this morning. Please come on over, hit the bell all notification, become a subscriber today. Trying to get to 2K subscribers. I believe crypto is going to explode. We're going to talk about this. We're going to talk about what Binance, what has happened. And I want to break it down a little bit because a lot of people don't really understand how important it really is to know what is going on in this crypto space. CZ has made numerous mistakes over and over and over. And I think it's about time people start realizing what's going on. I'm having a little trouble with some lives this morning. I don't think anyone is live. So we're going to sit here for a minute, see if we can get somebody to join the live before we start going crazy here. I'm even having trouble finding myself on the live. What's going on, YouTube? There we are. I finally see myself in the live. Good morning, everyone. That took a minute. I hope everyone, even YouTube. It seems like YouTube even had a really good Thanksgiving here. All right, so let's get into it. Lots to talk about this morning. I want to talk about the charts. I want to talk about why I believe the charts are possibly going to explode. I want to talk about what I see there, and I want to talk about what CZ from Binance did. He may have caused all this crypto to really make Binance become regulated, decentralized. We talk about it. We want everything in crypto to be decentralized, what Bitcoin stands for, and why the central banks are just a nuisance at this point. So CZ Binance got huge due to U.S. customers. He got big because he used U.S. customers and leveraged against it. Well, they made a lot of money. Binance relied its early days on American customers for the bulk of its revenue, its trading activity, and this is the status as the world's largest crypto exchange. Now, let's get into it. This is not the biggest problem, although this is a huge effing problem. We're going to talk about the serious problem. What Binance CZ failed to do after he used customers' funds. This may be a little bit of alarming, but this bothers me a lot. I had it here. After Garland finished, Yellen stepped up to say her piece on the company, whose name she pronounced as Binance. Over more than 3 years, Binance Finance and the IRS criminal investigation thoroughly investigated key aspects of Binance activity. Now, I'm going to go over this big because today this is really huge for Americans. She began their findings. Binance was allowing illicit actors to transact freely, supporting activities from child sexual abuse to illegal narcotics to terrorism across more than 100,000 transactions. That includes transactions associated with terrorist groups like Hamas. This is pretty disgusting. Palestinian Islamic Jihad, Al-Qaeda, and ISIS. This is a big issue, guys. I want people to understand that when $1.5 million comes across, you're supposed to report this. This was CZ's job. CZ's job is to say, okay, well, we know that this 1.2 million going overseas here with Al-Qaeda must not be good. We have to seize the accounts. We have to report it. And this is some of the steps that they are supposed to take that CZ did not want to. Why? Well, because it'd be money coming out of their platform, which would then ultimately hurt them. So let's do illicit things instead. A lot of people don't realize it, but we're Americans here, some of us. Many of us are over, Europe or another country or something, and I appreciate you very much for watching. But when an American goes into a bank today, specifically, and this time, anything over $10,000, I must write a report. Where did this money come from? Did I sell a car? Did I sell my house? Where did anything above $10,000 come from? They want to know. They want to know. This is the whole point of keeping your money private, decentralized, what Bitcoin stands for. It's none of your fucking business what I did with my money. I'm making money on top of more money. How I did it? Well, hopefully I'm not hurting no one. I'm not shooting, killing, threatening nobody, right? We're not doing anything crazy if that matter. But these are some of the reasons why they want it to become regulated. They don't want it decentralized. And this is a big problem. So CZ allowed this stuff to happen. And as you can see what's going on, the bad actors are getting definitely taken out of this space. Or they're not going to be able to keep doing these sort of things without getting caught. So without all that, I'm glad I covered the FTX. FTX feels like FTX all over again. I'm glad I covered this Binance debacle. So please hit the like and subscribe. The more important part, well, the more fun part. Everybody likes to talk about the charts, the crypto technical analysis side of things, and that's what we do best. So here we are right now looking at Cardano. Cardano right now has a really good buy signal here on my oscillator. I'm pretty excited for this. As you can see, we're going to get to the daily here. We're going to talk about it, and I want to get rid of this, clean up a little bit. If you do have a crypto asset you'd like to go over this morning, perhaps if we can, I'll go over it. I don't know if I'll be able to with the tickers being limited on TradingView, but we could set up another day, maybe tomorrow. If you want to talk about Jasmine or something that we don't have, I can set it up later for us to have Jasmine. So now we're talking about Cardano. We're talking about the big wicks to the upside, and I'm talking about a good buying opportunity here, looks like on this oscillator. Last time I got a good buying opportunity that really did show, it was October 21st of 2023. 2022, one of those, it was basically October 20th through the 23rd. You can see what happened here. And we got a really nice buy here. And I'm thinking if we do get the same type of move, which is going to be difficult, all the way up to the 39 cents, relatively speaking, if we get the same type of move, which is going to be rare because you don't always get these sort of things, but during this nice little support here that we flipped, as you can see, I put it here and I would tell you that there is an opportunity for us to get above 250 cents. So I'm pretty excited for that, somewhere around the 50 cents level. I do believe that Cardano will find major resistance coming back around this area. Pretty excited. Once we need that 45 cents to break through, you will get your confirmation that 50 cents is coming. And like I said, I do believe that that will be a major resistance level right here coming in. You can see it from September of 2022 on 9/11, for Christ's sake. So pay attention to that. I know we did a video that day, I'm sure, 2 years ago. And pretty exciting. We're not getting that inverted head down here. Simply we're getting it here, building a double bottom. Support, Cardano, getting a nice buying signal. I'm excited for that. Getting into Bitcoin, excuse me, I want to talk about, but we're talking about Bitcoin, excuse me. Talking about the 33.4, does not look like that seems to be occurring. We did escape that possibility, which not always, but right for now we did. And I can see the pattern we broke out. You can see what's going on since the pattern we broke out, hit major resistance coming in pretty nice. And what we're doing is getting ready to break above this resistance if we can get a daily candle finishing above 38,000. And that seems to be what Bitcoin is trying to do. We will see a price coming all the way in from 42 to 43,000 Bitcoin for this year. It's kind of exciting. So pay attention to what is going on. I get another good buy down here, telling me getting ready to break out. We could get a manipulation back to test support at the 36,500. If we do that, I actually expect a huge bump afterwards. You can see the new higher lows being created. That is a very bullish form here on the daily chart. So as long as we keep doing that, and we keep this area here of support, we'll be in good shape. So I expect crypto to explode. I see a lot of the crypto assets, looking good on the buy signal down here. I love this. I can't even talk, oscillator, volatility oscillator, the ATR that we use very much. Good buys down here usually prevail for me. I do appreciate these signs telling me here that we're overbought up top, and usually that is a very good indicator. So we like to use that one. A few other indicators before we go. We're getting ready to get off this video. I just wanted to show you a few things about the crypto price. Let's see, Bollinger Bands is one of them. That won't allow us to use them all. Let's see, we got the exponential moving average. So what is happening here for Ethereum even? We're getting a breakout. The band has flipped bullish here. You can see coming all the way from October 23 of 2023. That is the flip. The yellow band flipping on the bottom here has flipped to the top, giving us a confirmation of a top. So let's see if we're going to continue to go. Once Ethereum can break 21.21, that will be your sign that Ethereum is ready for the next leg up. So pay close attention to that for Ethereum. We have Cardano, we have Bitcoin. We're talking about some of the big boys this morning. Pay attention to what is going on. Even Solana is looking good at the 57.81. We must break these resistance levels coming in. Very important as we get to the 43 cents. So pay close attention to that. Cardano does need to break above there. You can see a lot of the assets here coming back. We had a few days down, a lot of manipulation. People were freaking out. Let's look at the daily chart for Bionomy. And as you can see here, we found major support. This was the day we fell down. Ladies and gentlemen, 3 days later, have we not only recovered, but we are breaking above the fall. So it took 3 days. It only took 1 day to fall down and scare everyone for the CZ Binance trouble. But if you pay close attention, we have now recovered almost in 1 day, about 70% of it. Now fully recovered over that in the next 3 days. We have the weekend here. Let's see what happens. Now I tell you right now, Biconomy has a really big price to break above. If we could break above this 29 cents and finish a daily candle above 29 cents, I'm trying to explain to you how important this is. If we can get that, this upward W for Biconomy and every other crypto asset is on its way, ladies and gentlemen. We could be seeing prices all the way for Biconomy coming back to 36 cents. So Biconomy, the Ethereum layer project, Web3, look for big moves to come. We could find some exciting prices for Biconomy all the way to 36 to 39 cents. This would be exciting. Good morning to you, Mr. Steven. Nice to have you in the Super Chat. I hope you had a wonderful Thanksgiving. And just looking at this now, we are getting a build-up. We are getting some momentum here. You obviously used the stochastic ATR volatility oscillator. And as you can see here, I love it very much. We are still in the over area where we do want to keep going. We could get oversold quickly, but we'll find out just by finding this chart. Does the FOMO come in? So I'm excited for Biconomy. I'm excited for Ethereum. I'm excited for the entire crypto space. As you can see, 2121 for Ethereum must break. As we do, we've been fighting for this since April of 2023 of this year. So you can see what's going on. Once we break above that, we have this huge gap here that even Ethereum will find itself all the way to 3,000 per. So pretty excited for that. My name is Wall Street Pete, sick dough in crypto. And if you're paying attention to the charts, you must be watching Wall Street Pete. Looking for a little bit of some calmness coming in on the exponential moving average for Bitcoin. Once it settles and builds support on the top of the EMA here, we will find ourselves creating new higher highs and we will be rallying. So get excited. Let's get to the monthly chart and see what has been happening. And, many of you started following me in September, and what did we say? Well, October is something exciting. October is something exciting. And what did we do for the month of October for Bitcoin? Just to give you an understanding of how exciting this crypto space is. We got a 33% jump on Bitcoin. This is just Bitcoin, guys. Where are you getting 33% on your money? Nowhere. So get excited. Crypto is a place you can do this. You can see for the month of November, we are continuing to go. And if we watched all the other previous times for October, September coming in, ladies and gentlemen, 2022, look at this move. Whew. If we are going to get a repeat of this bull run, if we are just in the beginning of this bull run, ladies and gentlemen, we're talking about Bitcoin now. We're talking about Bitcoin over 507%. Ladies and gentlemen, this is not a shit coin. This is Bitcoin. So you got a long ride here. If you're just getting in, celebrate. You can now see what had happened over the day. Just as we're getting ready to go, CZ is now gone from Binance. Whoa, no. Big wick to the downside. You can now see what's going on in the last 3 days. We are now prevailing pretty nicely. And you can see that the FUD is almost over. So that 38,000 Bitcoin does disappear. And we start bouncing to the upside, you will see 43,000, 42,000 Bitcoin rather very quickly. It is the time. It is one of those times to sit here and be excited for crypto. We've been waiting, We're waiting about 2.5 years for this to happen. Let's be real. We have. This has been a very, very disgusting bear market. We're getting all the bad actors out of the space, right? What does that mean? Well, that means it might be time for us to find out that the bottom is in. We didn't get to that, and I wanted to get to it. Let me do it really quick before we go. I usually have my Instagram up for you guys to check out. Instagram here, and as I said, we just went over it. It was a pretty big deal. Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen said in a release Tuesday that the exchange has allowed illicit actors to make more than 100,000 transactions that supported activities such as terrorism and illegal narcotics that it allowed more than 1.5 million virtual cryptocurrency trades that violated the U.S. sanctions. So we're talking about Al-Qaeda. We're talking about Hamas. We're talking about some of the big bad people here. Palestinian, Islamic Jihad. Like, come on, guys. This is not allowed. This is really bad. And they use customer funds to make their way, to make their program, and to start it up. And it's not right. They should not have gotten away with this, and they did not. So as you can see what's going on, the SEC, the DOJ, has jumped on their ass. And Binance is gone. $4.5 billion fine, and a $50 million personal fine. So CC's days are over. Crypto is getting ready to explode. And I wanted to tell a lot of people, you got to remember, I go to the bank, deposit $10,000. I just did this a year or two ago. They want to know where my $10,000 comes from. We'll have CZ allowing 1.2 million to fucking go through the system. Imagine I'm trying to deposit $1 million. They're going to check my butthole. I'm going to get an anal probe. They're going to be checking me so well. Where did this money come from? How did I get it? This is why Bitcoin is where it is. Ladies and gentlemen, Bitcoin does not ask you these questions. Bitcoin does not care where your $1 million came from, unless obviously the SEC is in charge of checking your account and they're making sure that you're not doing illicit actions and transactions. I get it. This is great stuff. We need this stuff. CZ, well, he'd rather protect his platform and his money and watch it not flow in and out with funds and let illicit transactions go through. Well, guess what? The government said that's enough of that shit. You're out of here, like Vladimir. So pay attention, definitely to mention. Wall Street Pete just wanted to break it down. Hugh, nice to have you in the chat. Stephen as well, super chat. I appreciate you guys very much. Enough to tell you, please hit the like and subscribe if you've yet to do so. Research every day. And these are some of the things that have been going on. So CZ, unfortunately, sitting there playing like he is the best thing in the world. Best thing since sliced bread. He is now the crumbs on the bottom of the table. The dog's licking him up and he's out of here. So even some of the best actors, even some of the biggest crypto firms can be shut down if you don't comply. So this is good news. This is a great thing, guys. This is just the beginning. Wall Street, Pete, Crypto, and Crypto. Hit the like and subscribe. A gentleman needs to work here in this crazy place. People screaming and yelling in the open outcry pit. This is before everyone went on their cell phones and just hit a button to trade. This was the open outcry where people would scream and yell and answer and take phone calls from traders all over the world. And that's what created the market. These amazing people in the ring screaming and yelling, not the people who are sitting there on their cell phones, fat and lazy and just hitting a button. Yeah, I'm one of them. I get it. You guys have a wonderful day. Wall Street, Peace, Crypto, and Crypto. It is Black Friday. You should be shopping right now, buying crazy shit, killing people for crazy prices after we just thanked everyone for being so thankful and all this stuff. Well, that's the American way. So Wall Street, Peace, Crypto, and Crypto. You all have a wonderful day. Hit the like button if you've yet to do so and share this with a friend. We will be back. This is the end of the show. I hope you have a wonderful morning, a wonderful weekend, and have a happy holiday. We'll see you soon in the next video.